Alright, I'm going to see if I can do this, and my apologies ahead of time for the car noises, depending on how noisy they are coming through your speakers. Today I'd like to talk about what I refer to as the God hole. You don't have to think of it as God hole. It could be nature, nurture, nurture, source, whatever it is. It's a disconnection from self. Growing up in dysfunction of any kind, whether it was intentional or unintentional, a person disconnects from their self. They don't realize their own divine or magnificent origins. This isn't anything in this arrogant type way. It's just you are a magnificent human being, and that's just a fact. So growing up without being reminded of how wonderful you are, you develop what I refer to as a God hole, where you look for any kind of validation, any kind of support, anything to fix that and fill that hole that leaves you feeling empty and needing and wanting. The biggest problem I've seen with all the fellows I've met in recovery, and myself included, is no matter how much you stuff through the front of the God hole, there's this hole right down the backside, so everything you stuff in just flows right out of you. So you just keep wanting to stuff more and more and more and more and more into your God hole. And that's why I believe addiction escalates and becomes worse and worse, because you get this temporary feeling that your hole is full, but it doesn't last. It just peters out the back. So you just keep stuffing more. And I've found in my recovery from codependency and more people addiction than any kind of chemicals, even though, hey, the chemical factory in the brain, that shit's nasty. It just kicked my ass hard. But I've found the more and more I learn to love myself, the more and more that I know that I am enough in and of myself and who I am, this hole has been shrinking. So I no longer need somebody else to validate. Oh my God, do I love it? Yeah, I love it when somebody tells me, hey, you did a great job. Hey, you're pretty awesome. I love that shit. Don't get me wrong. And I will always love that shit, but I don't need it anymore like I used to, where I used to need people to tell me I was okay. I still have my bad days. I'll never probably not having them, but I've come to the point in my recovery where I am very comfortable. I am loving myself. I am taking care of myself, even though for many, many years I was taught and punished for taking care of myself. I'm okay with doing it now. I still get uneasy. I still have trouble saying no, and it's a progress. I'm a work in progress. I'm going to keep striving one step at a time forward towards perfection. Perfection I may never reach, but like the old adage says, it's the journey, not the destination. So my journey towards perfection will be my life, where I continually strive to be better. I'm not going to beat myself up whenever I fall down and fall backwards. So that's just my little take on what I believe is one of the underlying causes, or at least my description of what I feel the cause of most addiction is. And call it spirit wound, soul rupture, God hole, low self-esteem. The name is irrelevant. Whatever you want to call it, you can call it. It's all the same thing. It's just each of us needs to describe it in our own way so we can understand it, we can own it, and we can heal from it. So thank you for listening to my little rant, and I'll see you next time. May you have found